night. Good night. Morning. Good night. Morning. Night night. Night night. Morning. Night night. Morning. Night night.
Edison.
Morning. Morning.
Eddie.
Night night. Morning. Morning. Yeah.
Liverpool. Get the chicken.
Starts every year and then come 10 miles upriver to the oil refinery at Stanwell, the second largest refinery in England.
Further ahead, the large green area is Port Sunlight River Park, opened in 2014 and built on a former landfill site.
Where the pillars are just here on the right, the statues of Ringo, George, Paul McCartney, and on the corner of Matthew Street, where the cabin is John Lennon. And the cabin is just further down on the right hand side. Now the cabin, they open their doors at midday today, and there's always live music on in there. And from your kiddies up to the mature adults.
Enrique, is that how you use the chopstick? Ask Daddy, Enrique.
Okay, I'm just doing. Hey, Daddy, how do you use chopsticks? Hey, Daddy, can you feed me?
What's the last one?
Yeah, that one.
Thank you.
That is the way I do what you do.
Why don't you just sing like that?
I feel worse. I feel worse now. Oh, do we have to do 2 laps? Yeah. Is it 2 laps or 1 lap?
3.
Oh my goodness. It's actually fun.
Oh, there we go.
How what?
Take mommy. Enrique's not scared. He's so brave.
Look, I'm looking.
He just covered his face and his eyes.
Oh, I'm not scared at all. I'm actually. Such a great view. I'm scared now to make me scared. No. Shh. I like it. I hate it. Oh, it's actually fun because you can see a whole view.
Yes, that's the purpose of this one.
The purpose of it is make people really scared. Oh, that says
I can see the, what is that called, Enrique?
Albert Dock.
No, the other one that you want to go.
Oh,
Do you still want to go
Radio
there?
City.
The Radio City. Do you still want to go there?
Not really.
Captain Smith requests his officers to keep the situation to themselves and orders the lifeboats uncovered as a precaution. Jolted awake in the forward cabins, third-class passengers begin heading towards the stern to investigate. Higher up, first-class passengers like Gladys Cherry are merely curious. We heard one or two people walking up and down the passage, so we put on our dressing gowns and fur coats and went up on deck. The bow was all covered in ice. Having estimated his ship's position, Captain Smith orders the sending of distress signals to all ships within reach. 58 miles away, the Carpathia signals she's coming hard, but it will take 4 hours to reach them. On the bridge, an anxious officer Boxall makes a heart-stopping discovery.
I saw a flickering light. A two-masted steamer, between 5 and 6 miles off.
For the next hour, Boxall fires off distress rockets, but he receives no reply and the light eventually disappears. With no hope of rescue, Captain Smith orders the loading of lifeboats. Women and children first. Despite reassurances from the captain, Gladys Cherry is having second thoughts. No one could believe there was danger. The lowering of our lifeboat 70 feet into the darkness seemed too awful. We felt so foolish to leave that big, safe boat. Word spreads. Life jackets are compulsory. Yet still some remain convinced the ship cannot sink. Boat 8 has room for 65. In charge is able seaman Thomas Jones.
There were about 35 ladies in the lifeboat. The captain asked for more to come forward. Only one came and she wanted her husband, but he backed away. There were no more, so we lowered away.
With Titanic listing and well down at the head, a mad scramble ensues. As crewmen struggle to free the collapsible boats, Officer Lightoller restores order by firing warning shots into the air with his revolver. The stern rises into the air, cascading people into the icy water. From the safety of her lifeboat, a horrified Mildred Brown watches helplessly as everything in the ship breaks loose.
We stopped rowing to watch her go down. The lights went out. The engines exploded. And the cries of the people for help. I shall never forget it as long as I live.